Alright, update time on the Game & Watch, the Super Mario Brothers. Good news! I put in the batteries in a little battery compartment and press A. You can hear the game working. Up, down. Oh, well, I already lost, but just give it a sec. See? Up, down works. Up. This is like the most annoying game in the world. Say up, down, it works. So there, working. And in pretty good cosmetic condition. Worst thing is this kind of plasticky cover to this part. Looks a little kind of messed up. I'm going to bring it to Wayne Powell tomorrow. Oh, I just turned it on a few minutes ago. 12:06. Clock is working. I put it on 6 minutes ago. Just so in case you can't see. It's just this. There it is. Okay. Can you see that? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Working. So shopping at the Meadowlands. That's it. That's what I got. I believe, I don't really know for sure. If you feel like adding it up, you can tell me. I spent $175. Marie spent 80 or 85, and I spent the balance of that. I guess I spent around 90. If she spent 80, say she spent 85. Yeah, she spent 85. 85. What did I say? 100. I spent 90. All right, and the way that I knew was because I had like 150 on me. I didn't take too much money, and I had about 60 left, so 90. So I spent 90. She spent 85. This stuff is already shown in other videos. Part of what AJ got was this big bag of Barbie clothes. I guess with a couple of tiny dolls in it. This is really cheap. And I already showed this stuff. It's just some CDs, whatever. Excuse me. I will show games first. For what I got. Oh, and this was Marie's stuff, jewelry, and update. She can't find that other earring. Maybe AJ will find it. That's the only. She only showed the jewelry in 2 places, at AJ's space and AJ's car. Later on, you'll see she showed the jewelry, and we can't find one earring. We didn't find the earring. I already showed this, but I'll show it again since I'm going to do the video game stuff I got. Darkman and Super Mario Brothers. I don't know, maybe this guy got this at one of them stores because it's weird that it's in a bag. Charged me $10. Super Mario Brothers ought to be 10. Darkman should be 20. So, you know, that's $25, $30 worth of games for $10. A fair and reasonable profit. All right, probably I got to sell it online now, you know. But what's cool, actually, and I'm starting, like, normally I would be like, man, I'm going to take this off. I'm starting to appreciate the Blockbuster labels on the thing because that provides a history of where the game was, and basically, like, probably 1 million kids played it, something like that. Anyway, paid $1. Why did I pay $1? Because it's empty, but still, a very nice, clean PS1 case, Crash Bash. There's a good chance I have the game. Paid $5 for this Scooby-Doo Unmasked. You say, why would you pay $5 for the Scooby-Doo Unmasked? And I showed him to, I showed it to the guy that was selling them. He's a guy I know. He's a good guy. He's like, I sell this for $5. So I go, okay. And normally I would never pay $5 for this game, right? But it has a memory card in it. I can always use a memory card, so I'll probably get some of my money back on the game, and then I'll probably either sell a memory card for $8 to $10 or make it part of a GameCube package. So it's like, you know, I don't really, unless I sell the card separate, I'm not really going to make any money on that. It'll be part of, it'll be something that makes it easier for me to sell a GameCube. All right. Guy had a bunch of games, and he's a different guy, and he's like, I go, how much are the PS3 games? He's like, $5 a piece. So he had about like 15 to 20, and I was like, I looked through them all, and I recognized them because I've been selling so many of these at $4 or 3 for 10. I recognize them all at $4, 3 for 10 games. I did not recognize this one, Fairy Tale Fights. So I pulled it out, and I checked it on Amazon. And on Amazon, it came up as $40. I don't really believe that. I'll have to check it on eBay. But I'm like, $5, who cares? It might be a fun game. Not really taking a big roll of the dice on that, so whatever. 15 bucks. I'll add an aftermarket plug. I got an AV, I think, yesterday. It's probably in the garage. And then I'll just add a controller. I got a million controllers just laying around. I get them extra all the time. Maybe I'll try one of the dirty ones that I got from whatever. And I'll make this 15 plus, say, $5 for the plug. Maybe like another $5 for the controller and AV. So that's 25. I'll make this into like 45, you know, with a BS game. It's like 20 bucks profit, you know. Someone else had an N64 today. I had the Red Expansion Pack, controller, whatever. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even remember. I said, how much? She's like 50. I'm like, okay, I'm out. The guy was like 15 at first. And I was considering it. You know, there was another guy that was selling a loose one with 2 memory cards for 20. I'm like, forget it. So I was considering it 15 because I saw it had a couple controllers. I can always use controllers. It does have the AV. It's pretty much complete, right? Then he's like, just give me 10. So, and I didn't even say, will you take 10? He said, just give me 10, because I was taking too long, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't all screwed up. Because at 15, it's like, it's too much. I'm only going to sell this for 35 if it works. Now, if it doesn't work, and I mean, hey, maybe I'm lucky, there's some amazing game inside there, right? But how often does that happen? It rhymes with ever, and the word is never. But I have a feeling it should work. You know, it doesn't look in bad shape. So it'll be like $35, and I have to throw in a couple of games. And I do get an extra controller, which evens it out, if both of the controllers work. So, I mean, and that's at a flea market. That's at a flea market. You know? I might start putting some of the stuff, when I have a lot of it, on Facebook, and then tell people to pick it up at a flea market. Because, you know, AJ can bring people to the flea market when he runs his, when he posts it. And I'm not really doing that. I should do that more. I'm just like, people come to the flea market. I mean, come on. You know, it's like, why don't you go to the flea market? But you buy everything on Facebook. You literally get better deals at the flea market than you do on Facebook. And I know, because I'm looking to see if I can buy anything on Facebook. I'm going to do these things. Excuse me. I figured, let me just do a good solid cough and see, because I got a dry cough going on. And that was part of just being sick like for a month now, where I was almost better, and then I went back down. I got reinfected. I even got like freaking pink eye. Didn't get it too bad though. Anyway, this shape looks familiar to me, and I got it from a vendor. He only charged me $1, so I'm like, you know, how much is this? And he said $1, but I didn't hear him. So he started debating. I said, well, how much is it? You know, he says, it's $1. So I said, okay, I'll take it, right? It looks like Francoma because of the glaze. Whatever. You know, it's like a kind of a Scandinavian design. It looks like the Norse ship. It just, in my head, well, even for $1, if I thought I even barely won, I would have bought it. But it might be a better piece. I don't know, you know. I bought this off another vendor. He said it's old. It could be. No coins in it. Wouldn't it be nice? You know, you open it up and there's that like that $1 million steel penny that everybody's talking about in there, or like maybe a bunch of silver quarters, or no, but there's nothing. I think I can get this off. You know, that's probably why they passed up on it, because some idiot wrote a bunch of stupid crap and magic marker on it for whatever reason. You know, it makes no sense. There, the first dum-dum wrote like 25 cents, it looks like, on the bottom in magic marker. It's, you know, like, you know, like if I had a painting and I was selling it for $1, would I paint? Would I write with magic marker $1 on the painting? It's like, don't write on stuff. People don't like it. It's stupid, but whatever. I know none of the people that actually do that stuff will ever watch this video. It's because it's like people that just don't know any better. Look how nice the eyes are painted. You know, I think this is an older one, and that's pretty much the only way people can tell. They go two ways. Well, they go, well, if it's an older piece, it should be a nice tight fit, and it does, right? And also, it looks like it was never opened because the paint looks sealed. It looks like it was taken care of. It looks like it has some normal age wear, and the flathead screw. Everybody says if you see a Phillips screw, it's not old, so, you know. But anybody that wants to fake it could just put in a flathead, so. But it actually looks like there's paint, original paint, on the screw from it, so maybe. I paid $10. We'll either put that on eBay, if I can identify it and it's worth more than, say, like 50 bucks. If it's only worth like 30, I'll just put it in my booth for like 20 or 20, probably 25, because if I want to at least double my money, you know, they take 20%. For $1, the same guy that sold me that bowl sold me this stack of comics. You know, for $1, I really don't even care or want comics, but it's really cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my daughter look through, pick out what she wants, and then I'll take it to the flea market and try and resell the stack for, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll go $1 a piece, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just say, hey, give me $5 for the stack. Here, this one's still in the original baggie. I don't know any of these well, X-Men I know. But what is that? Gamer-Rotters. And some of them are missing the covers. Batman. Wizard. This might be a magazine. Frank Frazetta returns to comics. That's exciting to me. So this must have been a magazine. Oh, Wizard price guide. So they had a comic book price guide in the back. I remember Wizard. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Legionnaires, Disease, X-Men loose cover, X-Men. Here's a little booklet. Let me see. All right. It must be for kids. Punisher, Batman. I know I don't have any $100 comics here, and I just, you know, when someone gives you such a stupidly, ridiculously cheap price, you're like, you know what, you just want me to take it off your hands, so I'm like, fine, I will. Gotham. What is that? Gotham something. It's so stylized. Gotham. Oh, wait, Knights. You know what? I'm not wearing my glasses. Spike and Spike. All right. AJ didn't even want these, but these are fun. They're sweatbands. Pokemon. Maybe they're from the 90s. I don't know. But look, there's 4 of them. You know, I'll look them up. If they sell for a few dollars on eBay, or like less than, say, $12 on eBay, I'll just take them to the flea market, or I'll bundle them. It looks like I have $4 into these, and no repeats. Wait a minute. Well, technically, a different color, so 1 repeat. Yeah, AJ was like, you want these? I'm like, oh, this is stupid crap. I bought some records today. They were $1 a piece, and it's annoying. You know how annoying people are when they think they're missing out on something? Because I'm looking at the goddamn records, and this guy comes over, and as I'm looking through them, he starts pulling. Like, I'm looking through this way, and he's looking through a whole box already. He jumped on the records, and he's looking through a whole box, right? But no, then he's going to start pulling on my side, and I'm like, you know what? Who gives a crap? Because I saw the records were all beat up, and he's just looking for, like, the home run. You know, the big hit, the score, probably like $40, $50 and up, right? These are respectable records, not worth too much, but good titles. I can sell them at the fleas. The covers on some of them had condition problems. Some of these may stick together. They came from somebody's soggy basement. I'm going to sell them, unless there's a good one in there that's, say, like 25 and up. I'm going to sell these maybe $4, 3 for $10, or $3, 2 for $5, depending on the condition of the record and the conditions. The covers are kind of beat up, but sometimes somebody wants a better record. You know, my record, it skips. You know, it makes a lot of pops. It makes a lot of crackles. It makes a lot of, like, jumping things. I'm trying to listen to my favorite song. It jumps in the middle of the song, you know. Maybe this record's better. I don't know. But at a different vendor, I bought these for $1 a piece. And it's Elvis. You know, everybody loves Elvis, you know. So Elvis in concert, Elvis a Canadian tribute. Didn't even look at the rings. These are going to be, like, if these aren't worth much, $3, 2 for $5. And then I got these. Tommy the Who. Geez, I should put my glasses on. Well, let's see. Steppenwolf. I kind of like the cover on this. You know? Not because there's a bunch of shirtless dudes. But it's kind of psychedelic. See, look. It's almost like Alien. Like the artist that drew Alien. See the snake and the skull and crossbones. So I thought I kind of like the psychedelic type. Here's George Harrison. I mean, George Harrison records are hard to find. So, you know, it's not, the cover's okay. It's a little kind of warped and stuff. If the record's not bad, maybe it's worth a little more. I don't even know why I got this one. I bought that by accident. And I thought I went through these. So then I just bought a bunch of Elvis. But you can see, it's like the cover's a little beat up. So hopefully I'll go through the records. If the records are okay, you know, somebody, if I don't sell it for too much, they'll try to. Jethro Tull. That is probably an awesome record to listen to if you're listening on a stereo. It's like, sitting on a park bench, eyeing little girls, and blah, blah, blah. Here's another Elvis. Beatles. This is only a jacket sleeve. So I just, there was no record. Who's this? Door to Door? I hope I didn't pay for these. Because I counted 30, but I didn't pick Door to Door. Ringo Starr. This has a bunch of records, and it's Elvis again. Worldwide 50 Gold Award hits. I'm gonna put these to the side, and because I did not pick this one to buy, and I did not pick this one. I thought it's like somebody snuck them in to my pile, so I would pay more when I count them. Again, a nice, really funky, cool, psychedelic cover. I think it's frameable. I think you can hang that on the wall. This is like a Grateful Dead Zone booklet. That's got condition problems. All right. I didn't really pick this. It must have fell between them. Whatever. Then more Elvis. Wings Greatest. I actually rounded up to $30. See, and you could see the cover's kind of screwed up a little bit, but it does have the sleeve, maybe a poster. So for $1, you know, somebody looking to upgrade, again, having fun with Elvis. Elvis Today, beat up. Elvis Presley, The Sun Years. I actually passed up a bunch of Elvis records because I'm like, you know, do people still love and buy Elvis records at the flea markets? I don't know. Jethro Tull. I like Jethro Tull. This, again, Jethro Tull, thick as a brick. Let me see. See, it definitely, it has, you can see where it sticks here. It has some problems. But is the record? Yeah, the record's in there, so whatever. You know, if it's not worth it's not going to be worth a lot, because I've had that one before. Elvis. You know, I respect this guy. So I did choose that. Who's Greatest Hits? I mean, on a record. Beatles. You know, look, it's all warped and stuff. But for $1, oh God. Yeah, I bought that. Hopefully the records are okay. I'll just put it like $3. Then if someone wants the records, they're going to be going like, and I'll go like, look, I'm selling it for the records. Wings, Speed of Light, and you can see again, it's kind of warped and stuff, but Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan. It's in a sleeve. The Beatles, Rock and Roll Music. See, I've never seen that one. I've never seen this one. I don't deal with a lot of record albums. And again, it's kind of bent because whoever had this just threw them in the basement, and a bunch of them got wet and ruined. Again, George Harrison. I don't see, even George Harrison, but look at that. But I took it anyway. I figured if the record's okay. You know, $3. I didn't even check the condition of the records. I'm like, who cares? It's too cold out. My fingers were numbing up. Jethro Tull. All right. Elvis. Any super home runs today? I don't know. Not really. You know, I'll get my money back fairly easily. I'm going to take the records out right away. Here's another Elvis. And you can see here. All right, that's pretty good condition. If the guy respected the records, the vinyl like that, but you can see the cover's kind of beat up. So this is for someone who wants to trade up. And then what's this? And this is... What's his name? Wings Across America, Paul McCartney. It's a double album. I mean, you know, for $1, who cares? As long as the record's good, right? You know, it really matters because a lot of times you'll get a pristine cover and the guy played the goddamn record to death and it looks like crap. So let me just see. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, this is flea market. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. So apparently I accidentally got that crap. All right, so $30 for that. And then what I'm saying is, with the records, now a record dealer is going to look at this and like totally bust my balls. So I'm just going to be like, hey, it is what it is. Buy or don't. I don't give a crap. But again, someone who wants to listen to the music, whatever, if the record is an upgrade from what they had, or the cover's in better condition, hard to believe, right? But it could be, they'll buy it. Anyway, that's everything I got today. You know what? I don't know if people have been doing this, but I'm giving a shout out to my friend VideoGamerdaryll, and go to his GoFundMe and donate anything. Donate a couple of bucks. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to give GoFundMe. You can give GoFundMe like a nickel if you want. Don't be like, oh, well, I don't want to give all the money to GoFundMe. I'll just give them to a person, because, you know, if you don't know them, obviously you're not going to do that. And then my normal shout outs. Oh, Angry Steve. Check out his new channel. And also AJ, SCP's on video game. And my other YouTube channel, Scummy Resellers. I'm not going to put anything on it today. But go to Angry Steve. He's Rip and Run Collectables. Check him out. Subscribe to him. Another guy you could learn a lot from. He knows way more than whoever you are. He knows more than you. He knows more than me. You know, he specializes. And the stuff he buys is usually big ticket stuff. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye. Give me 1 minute. All right. Marie's like, let's go. All right. AJ for $6. No, $11. I know. I don't know what's up with my pants falling down. I'm fat. I got a belly. I guess I don't have enough ass to hold my pants. Okay, AJ, check this out. AJ got us a big bag of Barbie clothes. How much was this, AJ? Look, AJ's all excited because, yeah.
That means something.
Yeah, I know. AJ, how much for the bag of clothes? AJ, okay, AJ isn't telling me. $11 for everything. So, a bag of clothes, some loose cassettes. I'm going to sell those $2 $3.55 at the flea market. Then I bought, he had some CDs. Def Leppard.
Wait, hold on.
Elton John. TKA.
Marie Smart. This is a $20 game. Smart, Marie.
She's the best. Marie's like a freaking genius.
How would you
Nirvana, TKA. Well, she knows the Mario is worth $10, so 8mm. Oh, these? Well, whatever. I'll put them out. Rage Against the Machine. I want to put that on my iPod. And what the hell is this? Teen Mousin'. Oh, he bought it because of cassettes. Okay, $11 pickup. AJ picked it up for me. Jan.
Is this a good router? It has HDMI and everything.
It says WPS. I mean, it's a router, whatever. It was in there.
It has HDMI and everything.
Here, look. It's got a card.
No, but look at this shit. It has HDMI.
Look at the card.
Yeah, but look, it's HDMI.
Okay. I mean, it's a router, you know.
It has audio and video, so what is it, you think? A router who can do HDMI?
I don't know. Here's a 16 gig SanDisk card. That's already worth it. Just wait till you get home. But look, 16 gig dick.
This was
16 gig card. You know how much this would cost you? Like $10.
No, this was in there.
Let me see. Show it. Oculus. How much does that sell for, though?
I don't know.
Probably not too much.
I got the controller.
Not bad.
eBay.
Okay, so
this
show.
I keep for myself because I got told I need a new router.
Oh, okay. Show me all your glorious fun. You know, if you have your own router and it works, you probably have to punch in a code, but you don't have to pay Verizon or whoever you have, Comcast.
Look.
It's a good price.
40. Look.
Bring it closer. Okay, so that's obviously a Pokemon of sorts.
I got this.
The Oculus.
This.
But this is you didn't know you were gonna get, right? Okay.
I got this.
Yeah, I bet.
This,
you know what?
hold
Check
on.
this out.
This.
Oh, you got the PS3?
And then.
You're chilling it untested, dude.
What?
Untested.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
I could get it on Amazon for that.
Just tell them it's untested.
I'm selling the. I got the router.
You're keeping the router.
But I got all this stuff.
Hey, there's a Power Glove, dude.
No, I bought that.
No, but you had that a while
Yeah,
ago,
look.
right?
I bought all this, right? Plus the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I got whatever is in the bag plus this stuff I didn't know about.
Yeah.
$40.
$40, good deal, because.
The guy behind me.
And it had the Super Mario World in it.
Yeah.
So that's like $50 at least there, right? You know what? I got a Super Nintendo today.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 15, but it had nothing, so I got to add all the parts. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a lot on it. Some guy had it. It should work, you know.
Was he a Spanish guy?
I think it was a Spanish guy.
where I probably got-
It's almost always Spanish guys.
I got this stuff.
Oh, cool.
I paid up $75.
Turn it so I can see it.
Oh,
Put it down.
this is the $200 one.
Which one? That's the
Yeah.
game?
Game and manual.
Bomberman 2. Oh, with manual.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Bomberman 3?
93.
93. Wow, that's probably one of the last games they made then, right?
How'd you know?
Because I can't imagine TurboGrafx
And
going
then
much
I got
past.
these manuals.
What do they sell? Like 10 a piece?
This goes for 30 alone.
Whoa.
And then some of these go for 10. I mean,
Yeah, I figure like
it's
10.
nothing
10,
great.
10, 10. Bonks? Do you need bonks?
No.
Okay, so that's
Only
everything you
I'm
got?
only keeping this. This is all I'm keeping.
Okay.
I bought it because that game's
Well,
so
so
hard
you get
to
some
find.
money back,
No,
you know?
I'll get all my money back.
Yeah,
almost.
and what'd you pay again?
75.
$5.75. So
The
you get
guy's
almost...
like, you guys like, at first it's 75 for the game, and I'm like, can
He
you do better?
looked it up,
He
right?
looked it up.
Yeah,
Because the game goes for over 200.
right. So you said 75.
And I told him, look, I'm like 50.
Oh, and you didn't show me you got the magic cards.
Oh yeah, I'll show you that.
Well, do you know how to tell if there's any good ones yet?
No,
Yeah.
actually, those are the ones I got. I got these today.
Now, let's see.
$3.
Well, I guess you can't go wrong at $3.
I
But those
also-
are Pokemon, though,
I also
right?
got a doll, but I don't want to show the doll.
Okay. AJ got a doll because he likes playing with dolls.
I did.
Well, your case looks all right. Here, I'll show AJ space. Big box of freaking
Oh, I need
CDs.
you to go through the CDs.
Those are the ones you got? Did you sell any of them yet? There's your space.
Oh wait, do your pickup here.
No, I can't. I left it all at the car.
No, this is your pickup.
Oh, okay. AJ says I got to pick up.
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
why are you
No, I
grabbing
don't
it
trust
from
you.
me?
Hold on.
He doesn't trust
Look,
me now.
Look at the CDs right.
All right, I'll turn this off and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Did Marie come?
What?
Did Marie come yet? All right, this is what Marie got at the Meadowlands today. She bought this because she asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, I go for it. It's $10. Super Mario Duck Hunt and Darkman for the NES. Darkman ought to be worth around 20. Super Mario is like 8 to 10 very easily. And actually, this might be the other one. No, it's not it. Okay, 8 to 10. So we got about like $30 in games, or 25 at the very least. Not bad. You got some random jewelry, and you spent $75 for the jewelry, right? All right. Just go through. Yeah, this is a really nice large cloisonne ball.
These are lapis beads.
And what are the frosted? Just glass?
Yeah, just
Nice. Okay, and what'd you pay for that? $75 for everything.
5, I think I paid.
5, okay. These, you bought some enamel jewelry by an artist named, what'd I say, Hogan Goles, right?
Yeah.
Or Boles, Hogan Boles. So you got a pair of earrings that look like this. You got a pin, all signed, same guy, that looks like this. So I guess you might as well lie at it.
Yeah.
And that was $5 for everything?
Yeah.
And then this is the other earring. What does it look like? And there, and whatever. And then here's the other earring. All right. This is nice. This is, and actually has a label. It says handmade Venetian glass. So it is. And this is a wedding cake and other bead Murano glass necklace. And that was $5?
It's like cobalt blue.
Cobalt blue. And it has like a decent vintage clasp. A nice, strong, secure one. $5?
Yeah.
Okay. This you said is signed by V. If anybody knows that. Who did you think this might be? Vandel?
It could be Vendome, but usually
Vendome.
they just write Vendome. They don't,
Yeah.
unless it's newer and they change.
So it's signed V,
the
but it's
logo.
really nice. Look at that.
It's a nice,
Yeah.
it's a nice pin.
So we're going to try and figure out who the V is, and it should go on eBay because it's a turtle. And it's too nice for the flea market. You know? It really is.
Well, the most they'd probably give me is like $5.
I know.
Like, forget
Now you said this is what, Trifari?
no,
Napier.
Napier.
Napier. And you paid $5 for that also?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. $75 for everything. There's one thing that Marie paid a lot for. So I guess you got a pair of these. Are these Swarovski?
Those are, yeah. They're marked SAL.
SAL. That's more vintage Swarovski
Yeah.
art. I only saw one of those earrings.
No, there should be 2 in there.
I'll look again when I'm done. I'm still choking. All right, this is what you spent the most on. And then you have 2 other things to show. And this is just a really awesome, nicely, beautifully made marcasite and what's that, emerald type
I don't know what the stones
crystal.
are.
Well, it's probably emerald color. You spent $40 on this, but you said you just really liked it.
Well, you know what? It looks vintage. It looks antique, but it's not. In the
Yeah.
80s, deco was like
Yeah,
popular.
they
like
reproduced
Art
a
Deco
lot of-
stuff. Like Erte was popular.
Yep.
The artist, and so they
They're bumping around.
remade a lot of jewelry in the 80s to look Art Deco-y.
Yep.
So it's probably from the 80s.
It's got a nice chain.
Because it's marked 925.
It's
if
marked
it had
925.
actually been old, it would have been marked sterling.
Okay. What's in this box?
I believe those are the Miriam Haskell. There's
Okay, this is...
earrings and a pin.
Okay, it's here. I'll show one earring because it's like sticking to the cotton. It says Miriam Haskell very clearly on the back. Okay, and it's faux pearl gold tone with tiny little seed type pearls, I guess. It has some wear to the gold, but you know, whatever. And then it does have a matching earring, so it's nice. $5, can't go wrong. All right, and this I thought was probably the nicest. You know, and this I think you'll make the most on. What'd you pay on this? Yeah, go ahead, please.
I don't know the separate prices. I told you.
Okay, Marie doesn't know what she paid for this separately. She got this ring, and she thought it might be silver, but then it went to a magnet.
It was marked 925, but
it's marked 925, went to a magnet. It's got like a weird thing, like it took, like they punched somebody or something. Like those stones look different.
It just needs a cleaning.
Okay, Marie says it needs a cleaning, so it says 925 and went to a magnet. We don't like that. Kind of matches the.
But I think he charged me like silver.
Well, you know. So, and then Marie got this really beautiful necklace, and this is again SAL,
Swarovski,
which stands for vintage. It's vintage Swarovski.
Yes.
That's the way they use it.
I can't remember what the SAL is.
Yeah, so it's the AL part we don't remember. And it's got faux pearl knotted beads and faceted crystal beads, and it's, I don't know, it's reasonably. What the hell is this? What's that?
What?
I don't know. It looks like something flaked off. Right there. See it?
No, I can't see it. From
Doesn't matter. You're checking later.
Is it screwed up?
I don't know. Maybe some of the pearl flaked off. Doesn't matter. You didn't pay a lot for it. I don't see any spots missing. You can check it more carefully later. It doesn't look bad. It's just like, this is here, and it could be from anything. So, you know, just don't worry about it. Okay, we're at a stoplight. Where he's going to look. It's that little thing over there. Meanwhile, I'll look for the second earring. Oh, I don't know if I showed these.
No, it's a big chunk missing.
From one of the pearls? Or whatever. I mean, you know. It is what it is. All right, so that's that. It's a. She found. Did you find the big chunk from the pearl that it's missing from? Because maybe it came from a different piece of jewelry. All right, she's driving. She's probably aggravated now. All right. What's the deal with these? These were signed?
Yeah.
By
It was
anybody?
like I had to clean them off. There was Get the other
Sorry,
one.
I'm coughing. Sorry, here. Johnny. Oh, Joni. Joni.
I just thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, I haven't found the other Swarovski earring.
Don't tell me I lost it.
I don't know how you would have lost it. All right, that's what Marie got, and I'll go through my stuff before this. All right, so today we're going to the Meadowlands to shop, and today it's very cold out, bitter cold, I will say. It's like
My phone had said 20 this
20.
morning. That was like an hour ago.
20. It might have warmed up to 21. Right? Now it'll be basically like shopping in a huge freezer, and the Meadowlands, as a bonus, has no cover, so you get like brisk winds blowing all over your body and freezing your digits.
They built the stadium on swamp.
Yeah, it's a stadium that was built on swampland.
It's a big open area.
Nothing around it, no cover.
Whatever the weather is outside, it's sort of like intensified
Yeah.
by 10 degrees. So
Yeah.
if it's 30 degrees, it feels like 20. If it's
Right.
90 degrees, it feels like
That's
100.
right. So you said it's 20. It's not even 20. It's like 10.
Well, it depends on how bad the winds are there, because it's
It'll be
open.
20, and then the wind will blow, and it'll be 10, and then it'll be 20. It'll be like 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. Your body will just go into shock immediately. AJ's going to be there. He's going to set up. He's selling games, and he took the monthly.
Somebody advertised that they had Legos and video games.
At the Meadowlands? Legos and video games? That must be
I
AJ.
think it's John.
Oh, John. Yeah, whatever.
Record John.
Why not?
Because he wrote video games, CDs, DVDs.
Yeah, that sounds like John.
Pest trucks.
Yeah.
So that sounds like John.
Now, normally you would think we'd be going to the Meadowlands super early, right?
No.
But the reason we're not is we have
I wasn't going fast enough for him.
yes, big baby. So big.
It's like a red light. Where
I
do you want
know.
me to
Well,
go?
he made it to the red light, and he's about 2 feet in front of us.
He's looking. He's waiting. I can see.
He's probably gonna dash in front of us. So whatever. We'll see. Here's the experiment. Will he cut in front of us?
Yeah, look, he can't wait. The light doesn't even
can't
turn
wait,
green
can't
yet.
wait. But we're going to the Meadowlands, and part of the strategy of not going early is when I get there, there'll be a million vendors buying that want to buy the same stuff.
It's cold out.
Did I say vendors? I meant buyers.
Okay.
Trying to buy the same stuff as me. Games,
Go ahead.
CDs. And I'm not even going to look for CDs or that kind of crap today, right? Is he going to casually get in front of us?
Well, I'm letting him go.
No directional.
Of course
No
not.
directional. No clue. You know? But, so, I could have gone there early and run around like a maniac trying to snipe all the other. AJ told me that last week it was like raining out and there were 8 game buyers there. Got any games? Got any games? Got any games? 8 game buyers. There was like 2 vendors.
Well, because toys are what's in right now.
Yeah, toys and games. But the reason we're going not early, not super early, is because I don't really care. I don't care about trying to snipe up a bunch of stuff. I got tons of stuff. I'm not really worried about that. I got eBay and flea market stuff. But Marie, we have 2 types of sellers, jewelry sellers at the Meadowlands. We have the high end, and then we have the ones that Marie wants to buy off, right? Now the high end will actually be walking around early, and then they'll be setting up their jewelry, maybe early, I don't know. But we generally don't get stuff off of those guys because they want a lot of money. I understand, no problem, right? No big deal. But the regular vendors who sell jewelry set up jewelry last because of theft.
Yeah, because they can't watch it. So
Right.
They put everything else up.
They
first.
put everything else out, big stuff, blah, 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 and then when they're near done, then they put out jewelry. So that's why we're not going early, because it's bitter cold out. Marie doesn't want to be standing around in the cold, like waiting. I don't care about trying to fight everybody for like whatever few games will be there, because there's not going to be a lot of vendors.
Oh, I forgot to bring my scarf.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's
You don't you have that whatchamacallit stop? The yellow one?
I took it in the house.
Ah, bad move. But we can buy scarves at the Meadowlands.
Ugh.
You can.
I have
They'll
like
be
20
$50.
scarves at home.
Have 21. I found a bag of gloves. Did you notice? I put it on top of your yellow bag.
No.
All right, well I did. Anyway, I'm hopeful today because I bought a big bag to put all the stuff I find in, and inside that bag, I put a bunch of bags for like I don't expect to get games. I'm not gonna dig for CDs. It's too cold. I don't, my beautiful hands. I don't want to ruin them. So I'll just be looking for probably glass or just unusual items that I can just put straight on eBay when I get home, even though I probably won't. I'll probably just throw it on the pile, the eBay pile. Yeah, okay, so we're not there yet, but I don't think I'll do much filming because it's so cold that, again, my hands. I did bring gloves, but whatever. And I'll probably see AJ and talk to him for a few minutes, and maybe I'll show his face. Anyway, until we get to the Meadowlands, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta. This is something that I'm going to do as a personal test of myself. I have to get batteries for the Game & Watch. Let's see if I remember. Let's see if when I get there, it's so freaking cold out, I'm like, my mind is wiped of all information and things that I needed to do and blah, blah, blah. We do need milk, though.
And bananas.
And we need milk and bananas. Let's see if we get milk and bananas. All right. So we're at the vendors. We're at the Meadowlands, make that. And there are a fair amount of vendors here. More than I think. There's at least one solid row, right?
It's more than I expected.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah, they're all over there, there. Got my big bag. Let's see what happens. I might film a little bit, but I might walk through, look first, and maybe run around and just film highlights. We'll see. All right. Let's see if I find anything. All right, so AJ's here. He's still shopping, though. He said he paid up, and he got some stuff.
Well, I got $200 game.
Oh, yeah? What'd you pay?
$50.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Did you see the guy had a Taz jacket for like $50?
That's for myself.
Yeah. Well,
You see the Taz jacket he had?
yeah, that's pretty.
$50.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
cool.
it's extra.
Probably
large.
negotiate them down to 40 or 35, I guess, if you really wanted it.
But it's nice and colorful.
I tell you what
Hey,
happened.
so Marie goes like this, hey, douchebag! And there's like a million people at the market,
I
and AJ
turn
turns around.
No, I went, hey, douchebag.
Like that. He did it again.
So,
Paige will
I
like
have a
that.
story for you.
Okay, go ahead. What's the story?
So today there was TurboGrafx here twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alex and Sammy.
Alex and Sammy are here.
Only Sammy is.
Wow.
Sammy got
Selling?
TurboGrafx. No, buying.
Okay.
He got TurboGrafx for like 3 shitty games, 45.
Whatever.
Which is fine, but then another guy walked up to me and he goes, I'll pay you more. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'll give you double. I'm like, dude, relax. So then another guy had a handheld TurboGrafx.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And I'm like, why the fuck do people have TurboGrafx here? And I'm like,
Yeah,
that's so
it is
strange.
weird. You know, but hey, it
So I got
happens.
Bomberman 93
Yeah.
with 6 other manuals. Came with the manual.
Uh-huh.
$200 game.
And that's what you
I
bought?
paid 75.
That's what you bought? Yeah, whatever.
But for myself, 75 plus the manuals, I'll sell for 60, so I'll get 15.
So far, I mean, it's like
TurboGrafx
nothing.
is so hard to find.
Yeah,
and
it
that
is.
game is so friggin' rare, it's ridiculous.
I'm not looking for games today or
I
CDs or that
found
stuff.
Super Nintendo with a PS3 for 40.
Oh, so you bought it?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, that's pretty good because 40 back on, and if the PS3 works, another 40.
I got another doll.
I'm gonna bring an Xbox 360 tomorrow. That one I got from you.
Cards.
Yeah, but did you get those today or?
No, I got them today.
Oh, wow.
Alba had them.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm gonna turn this off so I
Oh,
can.
but yeah, TurboGrafx, I had to pay up. AJ Maltese just paid up.
You show me when we get to your space, I guess. All right?
Well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not gonna show me now. I'm gonna walk around and then I'll come back before I split. Bye.
It's not.
All right. Teachable moment. When you do what we do, one of the things you should always do is whenever you see a card, like in a cleanout or something like that, you open it up, right? Here, hold this. We already opened it up. Just hold the envelope. Thank you. We already opened it up and you check for money. But no, nobody ever puts money in a Valentine's Day card. So this one's a bust. You know, Christmas and birthday. Teachable moment. You're welcome.
Rob Star.
All right, I'm walking over to AJ's. So I figure what I'll do is, as I'm walking there, because I didn't really have time. It's actually not that cold. I thought it was gonna be a lot colder this morning. But, so anyway, I didn't have the inclination or the time, especially because it's so cold. I hate putting my hands out when it's cold, right? But what I'm doing is I'm walking over to AJ, so I will film. I mean, there's this side. It's actually a fair amount of vendors here. They weren't nuts for being here today. AJ might have a decent day. Don't know. When I get to AJ, I'm going to show you all of his terrific finds. I can't stay too late, though, because I got to get the kid. Let's see. She's calling me and checking with me. Who makes this? I know I don't want it, but I don't know. Not my style. Let's see. I think I looked over here and they had, look at that dirty PS2. I don't want that. I think I looked over here. Yeah, I spent enough money today. I spent almost $100. And the good thing is I got mostly flea market stuff. Got some records. I think, I don't know where AJ is. I think he's in this row. See if I roll up on him. I know he's next to Sal. You can see there was one guy that had a box of what looked like G.I. Joes. He wanted like $10. The big ones, he wanted $10 a piece. But they were like Action Man, and that tops their value. Big Action Man. I don't even think they were like pre-2000. So I mean, maybe to have 15 years of age to 18 years of age is good, but how about something with this guy? I think about a PS2 for like $10, complete, untested, of course. Where the hell is AJ? I think AJ might be in this other row, somewhere over here, because I think that's Sal. So actually, let me just walk over here. You can see there's a lot of stuff here. A mix of junk and quality. I didn't see any decorative I must have. Yeah, there's AJ. Okay. I'll just walk to AJ. I'll film his stuff. So remember what I said? That I was going to see if I remember towards the beginning of this video? I was like, I made a special mental note to myself that I'm going to see if I would remember to buy it. Remember? The stupid batteries for the Game & Watch. I forgot. So now we got to go to the dollar store. I mean, this way I can test it. Maybe I can sell this stupid thing, you know, maybe tomorrow, you know. But, oh well, I totally forgot. That's so goofy. All right, go ahead and ask me. What am I going to be doing for the next 20 minutes? Well, I need I need these two Super Nintendo controllers. So I've already been untangling them for 5 minutes. That's my life. That's anybody's life that does this stuff. But, you know, feel free. You want to get in on the sweet stuff? It's all, please come on board. Me complaining, sorry. I like to complain.